Welcome to the read along for properties of matter. Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. You, your desk, the air, and water are matter, but each kind of matter has its own set of properties. A property is a characteristic of an object. Scientists use properties to identify and organize matter. When you organize matter, you put matter with similar properties into groups. Some properties of matter are easy to observe. For example, you can look at the color, size, and shape of some matter. You can touch some matter to observe its texture. Texture tells whether an object is rough or smooth. Properties such as mass, length, and height can be estimated, but we may want to accurately measure them with tools. Now, let's go back and annotate. I see my key idea, properties of matter. So they're going to tell me about matter in this passage. And the first thing they tell me is matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. So that is the definition of matter. And I'm going to highlight that. And they give me two characteristics of matter. Matter, I'm going to use my other colored pencil, has mass, and matter takes up space. Those are two key ideas about matter. And they tell me that each kind of matter has its own set of properties. I'm going to highlight that. Lightly so that I can read through the color pencil. Each kind of matter has its own set of properties. So this tells me that there's different kinds of matter. Then they tell me what a property is. They tell me what organized means. You know what it means to organize something. You put matter with similar. You put things where they go. If you organize your Pokemon cards, or if you organize your LOL dolls, you organize the LOL doll shoes. You put them with the other shoes that go for the LOL dolls. You know what organized means, so I'm not going to annotate that. A property is a characteristic of an object. I will highlight that just to make sure that I keep that in mind, because property has different meanings, and I want my mind to latch on to the scientific meaning of property. Property is a characteristic of an object. And then in the second paragraph, some properties of matter are easy to observe. I'm going to highlight that lightly so that I can still read. For example, you can look at the color, size, and shape of some matter. So those are properties. I'm going to circle the word color. I'm going to circle the word size. And I'm going to circle this phrase shape of. You can touch some matter to observe its texture. Texture is another type of matter. So I'm going to circle that. I'm sorry, texture is another property of matter. Here's the definition of texture. Texture tells whether an object is rough or smooth. I'm going to highlight that definition. Texture tells whether an object is rough or smooth. Properties such as mass, length, and height can be estimated, but we may want to accurately measure them with tools. So here's some more properties of matter. Matter can have mass. Matter could have length and height. Well, really, length and height are the same thing, just a matter of a point of view. And so you can estimate it. Some properties can be estimated or accurately measured. So with my other color, I'm going to underline the word property, properties, And then I'm going to underline can be estimated, accurately measured. And I'm going to change that measure to measured. With my regular pencil, I'm going to insert a D, so that my annotation reads, properties can be estimated or accurately measured. Insert the word or, because I know some of you are going to say, well, it doesn't say or. And you're right, so I'm going to insert the word or. Properties can be estimated or accurately measured. When I annotate my text, I mark it in a way that works for me so that I can review what I'm learning and what I'm being told so that it can help me learn it well.